Hello everyone, my name is Landon and welcome back to another book review. Today, I'm going to be going over After Dark by Haruki Murakami. This is the first Haruki Murakami book that I have read. I'm currently reading and almost done with Norwegian Wood, and I started but paused because I'm saving it for over the summer because it's such a long book, 1Q84. And I have two other novels on hold by him, Kafka on the Shore and The Wind-Up Bird Chronicle. But this was the first book that I read by Haruki Murakami, and it was incredible. This guy writes like, how can I put it? It's like the wine that you have before you're like about to eat your full course meal. That's how I can put it. It's like a fine wine, if you will. And that's really what this guy's writing is. It's just so delicate. It's just, that's like the word that describes it. It's so delicate. After Dark is about a girl who is basically having an all-nighter inside of a Denny's, and a random guy walks up insisting that he knows her sister. And then from that simple interaction, it makes her dive into the world, or the night of like Tokyo. Is it Tokyo? I'm not sure if it's Tokyo or not. It's Tokyo, yeah. She just dives in deeper and deeper into the night and into the people of Tokyo. And we get involved with stories about mobsters. We get involved with stories about prostitutes. We get involved with stories about her own sister. And the entire time, you just feel like you're not in your own reality. That's basically what a lot of Murakami's books, at least what I've heard and what I'm starting to realize, is that a lot of his books don't take place in our own reality. Especially, it's very heavily shown in the scenes with her sister. I believe her name is Mari's sister. Like how she's like, when she sleeps, she like wakes up in a dream-like state, but not really. And it's like, it's so like beautifully written, but you have no idea where you are, basically. Like, you're not sure if what is happening is real. And this entire book takes place in the course of one night, and it is just terrific. This is my first Haruki Murakami book, and the second one that I'm reading right now, Norwegian Wood, is just as good. This book was fantastic. And if I did have to, like, make a little complaint about the book, is that there are definitely some parts where you're like, what is happening? Like, you're like, what is going on? That's what I was saying. Like, you don't feel like you're in your own reality. You're like, is this really happening? Is this like a dream and stuff like that? But it's never fully, like, cleared up. Like, I feel like that's what he meant to do. He never meant to fully clear it up. Like, he wanted to leave it ambiguous. But definitely my favorite part about this book is the way it's written. It's like, we're a camera, basically. Like, we're a camera on a movie set, and we're following around everywhere. And Haruki Murakami is explaining the entire scene to us. Like, when we're in, like, Mari's sister, her name was Eri, her bedroom, where, like, he literally says the camera pulls out, and the camera pulls in on her hair, and the camera, like, is above her. We have a bird's eye view. And it's so strange, but yet so amazing. It's so different. That's what I love about this book. It's just so different. And that's what's great about Haruki Murakami's writing, is that I know he's a Japanese author, which is probably why it may be so different to, like, traditional authors, but that's the part that I love about his writing. It's so different. It's so uniquely done. Like I said earlier, it's literally like you're tasting a fine wine before you eat, like, the dinner. Like, imagine it this way. Stephen King is the full course meal. Haruki Murakami is the wine that you taste beforehand. It's the delicate part. It's like the sweet and tasty part at the beginning that you have. And that's what his writing is. It's so, like I said, it's just incredibly done. It's so different, and I love that about it. So I'm going to be giving Haruki Murakami's After Dark a 5 out of 5 stars. Like I said, the only part that I didn't really like that much was how it was left not ambiguous, but like, there were some parts where I was confused, but that didn't push the good things away enough. That was just one small little detail that I didn't really like about it, but there were so many good things that just overcame it. It made up for everything. There was just the writing, the characters, how this book is like 244 pages, and the pages are not big at all. The pages are not big at all, and I felt like I got to know the characters so well in this book, even though it's only 244 pages long. I felt like I got to know every detail about every single character in the course of one night. And that's what's just amazing about this book, guys. If you guys have read After Dark, let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments below. If you guys are interested in picking it up, I highly recommend it. If you guys haven't read Haruki Murakami, this is definitely a good place to start. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell icon if you're new. Like I said, leave your thoughts on After Dark in the comments below. If you have read Haruki Murakami but haven't read After Dark, give me your thoughts on Haruki Murakami as a whole. And if you haven't read him, you definitely should go pick up a copy of his book. Whichever one tickles your fancy the most. So, I'll see you guys in the next one.